Okay, no? So, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everyone. My name is Patrick Gallardo, I'm the Philippines Managing Director. So, dito po tayo ngayon para discuss po yung product knowledge or everything that we need to know about our products. Here's a switch, no? So, the great news po is I'm very much privileged to introduce to you our speaker for this afternoon. Kasi itong ating speaker, hindi basta-basta speaker lang. This is a doctor, no? Doktor po o mag-explain ng ating product, ano ba yung kagandahan ng produkto natin, benefits, how we should take it, and what it can do to our body compared to drinking other food supplements or not just being healthy. No? Importante rin na makuha natin yung highest available na absorption rate para sa mga katawan natin. No? So ito po ang ating tatawagin na speaker is a very well-known. No? So hindi lang po sa larangan ng or field ng medical but also in the industry dahil marami na po natulungan na tao at the same time, hindi po basta-basta doktor. No? He's a doctor of very famous celebrities and even politicians and even a lot of people. No? So without further ado, no, let me introduce to you our speaker for this afternoon, Dr. Ariel Baira. No?
Hi, thank you, Patrick. No, ang ating napakasipag na Philippine Managing Director of SWYCH. No? So we're so glad. No, I'm so glad to be with you today. Although maraming tao nasa vacation mode na, no? Because next week will be Holy Week. No? And well, just the same, no, we need to, make sure that our members, our leaders, our distributors in the company switch are always on the are always on the mode of moving forward. No, so it's very important to appreciate and understand, of course, the different products that we have. How would they be able to help, our fellow men, because the focus of the right focus of MLM companies should be on how to make sure that we're able to provide the necessary help that our members, our colleagues, our friends and family members can take advantage of the health benefits of each and every product that we have. No? First and foremost, I usually say that, we are so proud of our products, no? Simply because they are something else. No? Hindi na siya pangkaraniwan. Because for those who are very much exposed to, say, supplements, no, natural organic products, no, pangkaraniwan na lang yung iniinom na they come in the form of either tablets or capsules, no. But this time, because we are evolving in technology, no, in fact, we're so proud to say that we have developed a very good technology in the form of nanotechnology, which is specifically geared towards addressing, the absorption rate of our products. Because dapat nating maintindihan na napakahalaga na bigyan ng pansin yung tinatawag na absorption rate ng ating mga products. No? Because studies show that a lot of health products in the market today, have a very, very small percentage of absorption. There are products which have been discovered to have an absorption rate of only 30%. No? So you can just imagine, natatapon lang yung iba na, of course, binibili natin lahat. No? We spend money, in order to buy these different health products. no, not realizing na napakaliit pala ng absorptive capacity ng product. So in our company sa Switch, we were able to identify a much broader and much potent delivery system, and that is through nanotechnology. And this particular delivery system, which we call um, SORBMAX delivery system, no, is to maximize and optimize, no, the absorption rate of all our switch products. So napakahalaga, no, to take advantage of that. So now we'll talk about the different products that we have. No? But of course, we need to make sure that, you know, everyone realizes how important it is to talk about, no, the company first. No? So sabi nga dito, hopefully, those are hooked up right now, no, sa ating Zoom to be able to see etong ating screen. And it says here we are switching things up. No? Our primary goal is to help you imagine more health and wellness. The entire world, no? Meaning globally, no, we are trying to address, no, the biggest medical issues and concerns in the world. Okay? Kasi because of progress and development, no, especially in a modern world, no, hindi mawawala yung stressful and hectic lifestyles. In fact, no, we have a very, sad to say, we have a very, very poor lifestyle. And that is one major cause of why we are developing these different, we could now call them lifestyle diseases, such as diabetes mellitus, hypertension or high blood pressure, no, heart ailments, no, there are so many different types of heart ailments, no? And when we talk of heart, of course, yung cardiovascular system, hindi mawawala doon yung myocardial infarction or MI, which is heart attack, and at the same time yung stroke, which is brain attack. Of course, included there are the different forms of cancer. No, sabi nga nung ating mga oldies, bakit ba ngayon ang dami-daming cancer cases, no, in the world, no, not only in the Philippines but in the world. That is brought about by, of course, progress and development, because now we are exposed to so many toxins all around us. They come in different forms. Merong mga tinatawag na heavy metal toxins, no, and these toxins will definitely affect, no, the normal function of each of our major internal organs. And so if that happens, no, what do we expect? Of course, diseases, medical conditions, no, that would affect our overall health. Thereby, this may lead to premature deaths. No? That's the reason why we look at the treatment modality or these preventive healthcare measures, no, in a different approach. There is a totality, no, because we include, of course, nutrition, proper nutrition. Of course, we're supposed to address issues of the immune system, no, the energy level of a person. And of course, on the other hand, we also need to make sure that we're able to address insomnia, no? Not being able to sleep properly, because all our organs, internal organs, need, no, rest and relaxation in order to recuperate, meaning maka-recover. Because the moment we are awake, no, all the body parts, no, all the internal organs are also awake. So they need to also rest because as soon as we wake up, they have their corresponding functions to do. And it takes so many hours for us to be awake, and that would also burden or add a lot of problems to all our major organs. That's the reason we need to make sure that we're able to address sleep and relaxation for them to recuperate, to recover. And then of course, hindi naman natin pwedeng makalimutan yung ating tinatawag na beautification and younger looking skin, especially in women, sabi nga, vanity sells. Whatever you offer that will improve their physical appearance, take out or reduce their wrinkles and fine lines, crow's feet in their faces, yung mga sagging skin, that will definitely be a good help to all of them. So we are creating more or less an equilibrium, a balance between addressing the needs of the internal organs for them to function properly, and at the same time to provide the wanted uh, advantages or the physical improvement in the looks of people. That's the reason why our products were carefully studied, researched, and we were able to come out with, wow, a fantastic uh, delivery of real results for virtually the entire body. So from an all-natural energy boost to long-term weight loss to clear thinking and improved sleep, we have everything that that you need. Okay, so all our products, unlike other products in the market today, are utilizing a very important technology, as I've said. We call it the SORBMAX, so maximum absorption technology. And that alone will make the difference, okay? So it's the health and wellness industry is, of course, definitely growing at a very rapid pace, rate. And so everyone should be able to realize how important it is to be able to cope with all these changes and improvements in the health sector. So here we have real products, real results. We simply say this, some things belong in and on your body and some things should never have been invented. Wow. So that's something loaded. Why? Because we are, as I've said earlier, exposed to different types of toxins, harmful elements, and even carcinogens, those stuff that are causing cancer. That's also the very reason why the elderly group, lalo na yung ating grandparents or whatever, if they're still alive, are wondering why is it that nowadays cancer seems to be very common. Samantalang during their time, they're saying na hardly do you hear patients dying from cancer. So the development, the progress of the entire global population also results in, dire consequences in areas where it also affects the overall health of the patient. So now we are definitely making sure that we are able to address these health issues. And the best way to do it is, of course, to make sure that we focus on identifying these problems, in a much earlier phase or stage, Kasi sabi nga, early detection will definitely result to a better outcome. So probably the typical example would be cancer. If we catch the cancer early on, then chances are we could almost reverse the situation. Meaning, mapapagaling natin yung pasyente. No? Hahaba pa yung buhay ng pasyente. But, if we catch the cancer quite late, nagsimula nung kumalat sa iba't ibang parte ng katawan, then chances are it would be very, very, very difficult to improve the overall health of the patient. That's the very reason why no, we now focus also on what we call product development. Because nakita rin sa statistics that more than 50% of the population are also consuming or using different types of supplements. But the key issue here would always be the absorption. What is the absorption rate? Because as I said earlier, no, a lot of products have very, very poor absorption rate. In fact, there are reports that as low as 3% in some products ang absorption rate nila. Even sa 50%, that's still quite low. That's the reason why we're trying to make sure that when it comes to the products that we will be promoting and making sure that the absorption rate is very, very, very high. And fortunately, all our products have been determined to have a 94% absorption rate. Wow, that is very, very high. No? So we have here our product philosophy, our product purity promise. Nothing is artificial. No? Everything is natural and organic. We don't compromise. No? We formulate world-class products using a combination of the best ingredients that will compose a particular product. Okay? And in this way, we are able to guarantee what we call a 60-day unconditional guarantee. No? Of course, we look at the circumstances to make sure that our clients are compliant to what they need to do. And we have that scenario where we are able to give a guarantee. Simply because all our products also have undergone what we call the CGMP certification. So this is certified good manufacturing practices, no? In the facilities where they are manufactured. Hindi ho madali, it's not easy to be branded as a CGMP certified facility. So our facilities, which manufacture all our products are certified CGMP. And we utilize advanced science to increase the nutrient bioavailability. When we say bioavailability, the amount of nutrient that should be available in the human body. Okay? So, kanina nabanggit ko na that we have our proprietary, meaning this is patented. Tayo lang ang pwedeng gumamit ito na SorbMax nanotechnology delivery system. What is nano? In short, nano is the short term for nanometer. And a nanometer is 1 billion of a meter. Hindi yun 1 billion meters. Okay? Iba yung 1 billion meters, iba yung 1 billion of a meter. You can just imagine, okay, gaano ba kalaki yung 1 meter? 1 meter is slightly more than 3 feet long. So, kung stretch natin yung imagination natin, no? 1 meter is about uh, almost 3.5 feet. Okay? So, medyo mahaba. Tatlong pie, no? Pero, ang nanometer is much, much smaller than a centimeter, a millimeter, no? Kasi di ba, nakakarinig tayo ng centimeters. Okay, we're familiar with inches. We are familiar with millimeter. Pero ito, nanometer, no, is much, much, much smaller. Kaya nga, just to give you an idea of how small a nanometer is, okay, a strand of human hair, yung isang hibla ng ating buhok, would already be 80,000 nanometers. Can you imagine that? Yung isang hibla natin, 80,000 nanometers na. So, ibig sabihin, napakaliit ng isang nanometer. And one sheet of paper, yung ating pinagsusulatan, whether this is a typewriting paper or kung ano pang tawag sa open bond or whatever you call it. But most commonly, yung typewriting paper. Very, very thin na yun, di ba? Sobrang nipis. But that is already equivalent to 100,000 nanometers thick. So you can just imagine, if you try to stretch your imagination, 1 nanometer is, hindi na natin ma-describe, kaya nga 1 billion of a meter. Ganong kaliit, ganong ka-tiny. It is not even visible to the naked eye. No? Microscopic, hindi pa nga eh. Kasi ang hirap mong ma-appreciate kung gaano kaliit. Why are we so concerned about the size of the particles, the ingredients in our products? Because for nutrition, sabi nga dito, nanotechnology is about reducing the size of the nutrients at the molecular level. Molecule, a cell is composed of molecules. Napakaliit na ng cell, di ba? In fact, the cell is the basic unit of life. Kaya nga laging nami-mention siya. Cellular health, cellular nutrition. Kasi it should start from the cell. And kapag maganda yung takbo ng cells natin, we expect the tissues, which is a group of cells, to be functioning properly also. And when that happens, we expect the organs, which is a group of tissues, to also be functioning properly. And so if all the organs of the body are working well, are functioning properly, then the entire human body system is optimally very, very good. Okay, so damay-damay yan. So what do we expect? Pagka hindi maganda ang takbo ng cells natin, maapektuhan yung tissues, maapektuhan yung organs, maapektuhan yung buong katawan natin. Now, we're just talking of the cells. Pinaliit pa natin, pumasok pa tayo sa loob ng cell. And that is what we call the molecular level. No? So, sa kaliit-liitang pagkakataon, we were able to penetrate that because of nanotechnology. No? So, this will definitely enhance the benefit of these different products that we have, no? Resulting in much higher bioavailability. So, mas available sila sa buong katawan natin in a much greater number. Kasi maliliit sila, no? And it can penetrate, no, down to the molecular level. So, yung active ingredients of all these different products that we have or supplements will definitely result to what we call, no, the most desirable bioavailability of the products. Okay? So, definitely, so sobrang liit nila, the absorption rate becomes higher. No? much greater. And when that happens, no, the effect also becomes much faster. No? So greater absorption will definitely result to a faster result, okay? Faster effect. This is where the increased absorption comes in. Smaller molecules are more easily absorbed into the bloodstream to have the desired effect. Because remember, kahit pagkain, kahit anong substance na linunok natin, for example, orally taken, no? That will have an absorption, no, in the small intestines. No? From the small intestines, tsaka lang siya pupunta sa bloodstream. Because the ultimate destination of all these nutrients and other substances is in the blood, sa dugo natin. Because ikakalat ng dugo natin from the top of our head to the tip of our feet. No? Sa lahat yan. That's the reason why we always talk about blood circulation. Because blood circulation is responsible for moving the different nutrients in the different parts of the body. Okay? So, ganun yung idea. Because walang pwedeng mapag-iwanan. In fact, when we talk of cells, we talk of about 30 to 40 trillions of cells inside our bodies. Can you just imagine kung gaano kadami nun? And each one of them should be supplied with the proper and appropriate nutrients. Otherwise, mamamatay sila. Kaya din yung halaman. Kung hindi nadidilig ng regularly, eventually mamamatay. No? So kung hindi nabibigyan ng nutrients, not only nutrients, but also a big part of the body system is the oxygen level. No? Pag hindi nabibigyan ng nutrients and oxygen, eventually what happens to the cells would die. That's the very reason kung bakit natin paulit-ulit sinasabi, cellular health. Kailangan maisiguro natin maayos ang takbo ng ating mga cells through cellular nutrition. Okay? So, this means that more effective products come in a smaller size. No? Kung isipin natin, talagang the technology has been developed to make sure that the active ingredients come in very, very in nanometers. Very, very tiny. Hindi ko na nga alam kung paano kayo i-describe yung kaliit-liitan. So that it can penetrate, no, the blood stream very, very quickly. And as soon as it is delivered to the different cells, it can easily penetrate at the molecular level of its cell. So, sigurado maganda ang magiging effect. Okay? That's the point. So, one clinical study that we had was to compare the effectiveness. Pag sinabi mo kasing efficacy, this is the effectiveness of delivering, for example, like in this case, vitamin E, tocopherol. Micro versus nano. Yung micro, napakaliit na. 10 to the 6th power na yon. Pero nakita nila na nano is 10 to the 9th particle. So, mas mahigit pa doon maliit, mas mahigit na maliit pa doon sa micro na tinatawag. Okay? So, ito sa example na binigay, the vitamin E enhanced antioxidant activity because we know that vitamin C, vitamin E are, excuse me, very powerful antioxidant substance or vitamins. No? So, kinumpare dito, microemulsion versus nanoemulsion. Normally, kung hindi natin alam na meron palang nanoemulsion, solve na tayo doon sa microemulsion eh. No? Pero, nung lumabas nga itong nanotechnology, na-realize natin that nano-emulsion versions of this particular vitamin E, are 100 times more active than a simple microemulsion. Napakaliit na nga ng microemulsion. But you can just imagine, kaya natin kino-compare is to make sure na makita na mas di hamak na mas maliit pa doon. No? In trying to address problems of yung ROS, no? Yung tinatawag na reactive oxygen species, no? which come in the form of what? Free radicals. Yan yung mga pollutants, mga toxins, mga contaminants that can affect the overall health of the patient. So, we have our pinagmamalaki na strips. Okay? No, SWYCH strips. Okay, you might notice yung strips is spelled with Y, not I, because that's our brand. That's our trademark. Even the SWYCH. No, sabihin nyo, ang SWYCH naman is SWITCH. But in this case, we spell it as SWYCH because that's a brand. That's our trademark. That would show that these products are coming from our company. So, pagkita natin yan, nanotechnology. So, what happens? Because of the very, very tiny particles of these active ingredients, you expect a very, very fast absorption and naturally fast acting siya. And the ingredients that were used, no, the different ingredients in each supplement have been studied extensively to make sure that we comply with safety management, safety issues. No? Kasi siyempre, kung hindi safe, nakakatakot naman inumin. Because this is for human consumption. Okay? And then, at the same time, they are also may flavor kahit paano. Because the technology is such that kaya nga siya strips na tinawag, linalagay lang sila sa ibabaw ng dila or you can put it under your tongue. Doesn't matter. In both cases, napakabilis ng absorption. In fact, nung ginagawa ko, the first time na ginawa ko, halos inurasan ko. In less than 5 seconds, tunaw na yung strip. So that means, that follows that since napakabilis niya matunaw, the active ingredients in each particular SWYCH strips would also get into the bloodstream kung saan siya kailangan in a very, very fast manner. Okay? So, aside from the faster delivery, no, this has a very great absorption rate, no, because of the SorbMax technology. So, we have 3 different SWYCH strips, no, right now. Right now. Why do I say right now? Because in the very near future, we will be coming out with different SWYCH strips na talagang individualized, no? Customized to address specific health problems. But right now, it's enough to appreciate. No? Now we have the energy strip, the immune strip, and the sleep strip. Each of these are flavored. They come in ang energy, mint strip, mint berry, ang immune orange blast, and sleep lingon berry. All of them have the same technology. So yung SorbMax nanotechnology. So no pills to take. It's not in powder form. No? Kalimitan yung mga tablets or capsules come in powder because the active ingredients are in powder form. Kaya lang, because of the bad taste in most of these, no, you cannot simply tolerate them. So, nilalagay sa isang vehicle, which is what either the tablet or the capsule. Kasi importante rin yung taste, no? Just like when we eat food, everybody would try to make sure and appreciate, first and foremost is the taste. Unfortunately, sabi nga natin, pag masarap yung pagkain, in most cases, hindi siya maganda sa ating kalusugan. So anyway, so these are the three switch strips that we have right now. Now, the immune strips, immune. So it boosts our immunity. No? Nauso yung word na immune system during the pandemic. Bakit? Kasi when you say immune or immune system, it has something to do with your self-defense mechanism. Kailangan we are able to make sure that our defense mechanism of the body is always high in order to counteract, to repel the possible effects of toxins, pollutants, contaminants, free radicals na tinatawag yung mga yan. No? Because yan yung in common layman's term, yung resistensya ng katawan. Diba? Minsan sinasabi, itong bata to, ang hina ng resistensya. Ang daling mahawa, sipon, ng ubo, ng kung ano-anong sakit. While sometimes you might notice na, itong bata ito, ang ganda ng resistensya, hindi basta-basta nahahawa ng mga sakit. So, why does this happen? Simply because we are exposed to different elements. We are exposed to different toxins. We are exposed to different microorganisms all around us. God made it so lang na hindi natin nakikita through the naked eye. Otherwise, kung nakikita natin sila, baka himatayin tayo sa dami nila. Because there is no particular area na wala sila. Meaning, anywhere you go, unless you are inside a vacuum, which is quite impossible, we are exposed. So, nagkakatalo na lang yun sa resistensya ng katawan. That is what we call the immune system. So, para mapalakas yung immune system natin, we have the immune strips. So, kaya nga, boost immunity. It strengthens our body against infection, improves cardiovascular health, and encourages easy or faster healing. Okay? They work fast naturally kasi nga, ang dali. Lalagay mo. If you are aware na sa high blood pressure, yung catapress, di ba? Nilalagay natin sa ilalim ng dila. Why do we do that? Para mabilis ang epekto. Para ma-address kung sobrang taas ang presyon, mapababa ng konti. Otherwise, kung iinumin mo yung gamot, might take about, on the average, the shortest would be 30 minutes bago umepekto. And by the time na i-epekto siya, baka may nangyaring hindi na maganda sa pasyente. So we make sure na we are able to address it in the fastest possible way. So yan ang isang typical example ng ating switch strips. It hastens, it quickly dissolves, and wala siyang mga kung ano-anong pinahalo. In short, these are pure strips. So we are able to maximize and optimize the effect of these strips. Okay? So, ano yung ingredients niya? Just to give you an idea. Vitamin C and zinc. Sabihin naman, very ordinary ito. Because it has been found na these two ingredients are very important in order to increase the immune system of the body. So, we have here some of the key health benefits, like vitamin C. Kaya nga naging sikat ng vitamin C. Way back in 2007, when I started being involved in different products, vitamin C was the first product that I handled. And it's so easy. Pero napakasimple. Ngayon, 2023 na tayo. Nag-i-evolve na. Nadadagdagan na. Dumadami na yung mga products na nadidiscover na can address particular health issues. So again, dito, vitamin C, nakita naman natin yan, protection, deficiencies, cardiovascular, eye health prevents cancer and stroke, essential for body to make collagen. No? Kaya nga may mga mixture na or cocktail tinatawag namin, no? Na vitamin C, collagen, glutathione. No? So pwede pag-mix. Then of course, lately nakita na napakaganda ng effect ng zinc. That's the reason why a lot of these vitamin C preparations are now incorporated with zinc. Kasi, number one, zinc has been found to increase the immunity na kailangan. No? It has some cancer protective mechanism. Balancing hormones, mental health, support liver health, helps with muscle growth and repair. So these are just some of the health benefits of vitamin C and zinc, no? That compose the immune strip. Now, you have the sleep strip. Kasi maraming tao ngayon, ang nagiging problema is insomnia. Hindi sila makakatulog, especially the elderly. No? Ang complaint, Doc, hindi ako makakatulog. Tagal kong makakatulog. And then in the middle of the night, nagigising ako para umihi. And the moment magising na ako, nakaihi na ako, pagbalik ko sa kama, hindi na ako makakatulog noon. So, nanghihina sila. When they wake up, instead na parang refreshed and all, parang iba pa rin yung pakiramdam nila because they were not able to sleep properly. That's the reason why we have these sleep strips. Pero ako, ginagawa ko sa pasyente, I tell patients or clients, no, pag hiningi yung aking advice, huwag niyo ugaliin na gabi-gabi iinom kayo ng sleep strips. No? Kasi magiging habitual na. Baka maging habitual na yung dating. So what do I usually tell patients or clients? Matulog muna kayo. If within half an hour to an hour, hindi pa rin kayo makatulog despite the fact na pinipilit yung matulog, then that's the time you put on the sleep strip. Ang bilis ng effect niya. I have seen this work well, no, with my wife. Kasi yung wife ko, napaka-conscious sa sleep. She would rather sleep than eat. Ako naman, baliktad. I would rather eat than sleep. No? So, may kanya-kanya tayo. And what is good, again, no, this is an oral dissolvable strip. Kaya nga, pag ilinagay mo, kahit sa ibabaw ng dila mo, tunaw agad yung strip. No? And the moment na matunaw siya, expectedly, it works right away. No? So, yung sleep strip definitely aids in sleep pattern. No? Para na sa ganun, maganda yung tulog natin. Sabi nga natin, this is where the circadian rhythm, or what we call the biological, clock comes in. Kasi nakita sa mga pag-aaral that from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. is the ideal time to sleep. Because the moment we're able to sleep during those times, then yung ating mga internal organs, major internal organs are able to recuperate. Nakakapagpahinga sila, nakaka-recover sila dahil napagod rin sila during the day. So that when they are able to recuperate, no, naka-recover. So, pag nagising tayo sa umaga, okay, tip-top form na naman. Kaya nga, di ba, we feel energized the moment we wake up in the morning. So, the sleep strip, aside from enhancing your sleep pattern, will also be, of course, very good in trying to relax, no, your mind, your body, and definitely that will improve your mood. Kasi pag hindi tayo nakakatulog ng gusto, very irritable tayo, di ba? Masakit yung ulo mo, tapos very irritable ka. Dali mong magalit and all. At the same time, because of the rest and relaxation of all our internal organs, that will also contribute in increasing the immune system function. So what are the ingredients? You have the melatonin, No, this is the number one. It's a sleep-inducing natural ingredient. Okay, and then you have the valerian root, the L-theanine, and vitamin B6, which is pyridoxine. So nandito yung key health benefits of all these ingredients. So melatonin, aside from the sleep induction or sleep enhancement, it also protects your heart, nakita. It reduces migraines up to 50%. Naturally, because if you're able to sleep well, you're able to relax, then chances are yung mga attacks of migraine will definitely get much lower. No? Yeah, protection against Alzheimer's, prevent osteoporosis, no, weight control, no, and all of these different key health benefits. Valerian root naman, no, it addresses the nervous system, so yung ating mga ugat. No? It will also help regulate the blood pressure. No? Yan. Helps in curing insomnia and improve quality of sleep. No? So, fights menopausal symptoms. The L-theanine naman supports healthy stress levels. Naturally, we have different forms and different degrees of stress. In fact, stress is not, specifically yung tinatawag na oxidative stress is one major contributing factor to why we get sick, why we get into premature aging because of this. Kasi ano yun eh, multi-organ effect din eh. So, kailangan ma-address natin yung mga yan. So, calming effect promotes positive mood, no? Synergistic with a variety of other supplements. And then, of course, vitamin B6. Maraming vitamin B complex, kaya nga B complex. Hindi lang 1, 6, 12. Vitamin B1, vitamin B2, vitamin B3, vitamin B4, vitamin B6, vitamin B9, no? Vitamin B7 pala, may B9, may B12 pa. So, ang dami ng klase. In this particular, sinama nila yung vitamin B6 because this will also provide the relief of emotional disorders and disturbances. Hindi, makita mo. And again, it boosts the immune system. And then we have the third switch strip, which is what we call the energy strips. Naturally, kaya nga energy siya, it improves alertness and vigilance. No? It enhances our physical performance. Nakakatulong. Kasi importante yung energy level natin, mataas. Especially coming from sleep. No? And then, of course, again, better immunity. And well, they found out that it will also have an effect on skin health. Why? Simply because, again, we have the different ingredients. We have what we call the natural caffeine, L-theanine, and vitamin B12, which is methylcobalamin. Okay, so again, andyan naman yung key health benefits, no? Increases your energy and mood. It boosts your cognitive function, no? Meaning yung mental function natin, no? Which is yung memory, yung recognition and interpretation of the things that we read, no? Importante yan. And that will also protect us from experiencing early Alzheimer's disease. Yung ulyanin. Lagi kong binibiro, pagka English, if the term is in English, medyo social yung dating. Pag tinagalog mo na, baduy na. Alzheimer's disease, which is ulyanin. Okay? And then it also was found to help burn fat and improve physical performance. That's the purpose of the natural caffeine in energy strip. L-theanine, ganun pa rin, no? So may synergistic effect with some other supplements, no? And vitamin B12, which also primarily increases your energy level, improves your mental capacity, and all this. Maintains healthy digestion. Importante. Now, aside from the switch strips, your energy immune at saka slip strip. We also have some other products. One other product that we have is what we call the nanovitamin D3 plus K2. Comes in 5,000 international units, IU. Okay, matatakot. 5,000, no? Pagka IU, international units, usually talagang by the thousands. And that has been studied carefully and was determined na at that level or at that concentration, magandang effects sa corona. Now, this comes in a liquid spray. Mapapansin niyo na yung ating mga produkto ay hindi pangkaraniwan yung delivery system. Because we're trying to focus on what we call the nanotechnology, SorbMax nanotechnology. Okay? So ito naman liquid spray. Because comparing something na solid compared to liquid, mas mabilis ang absorption naturally ng liquid. No? So how do we do this? Okay? Comes in liquid spray. About 5 or 6 pumps, spray mo. Once a day would be good enough. You can do it, above your tongue, or you can do it even.
Okay, so sabi ko kanina, no, na wala kasi yung audio, no? Just to recap what we've been talking about. Aside from the different switch strips, yung ating immune strip, yung ating energy strip, and yung ating sleep strip, we have another form of supplement, and we call this as nanovitamin D3 plus K2. No, of course, the main ingredients will be vitamin D3, which we consider as the sunshine vitamin natin, no, and it is produced in your skin in response to sunlight. Kaya nga sunlight or sunshine vitamin, no, and the vitamin K2, no, sabi nga dito, this is one important issue that we always should talk about. Sabi nga, don't be fooled by a vitamin D product, in this case yung D3, without vitamin K. Bakit? Ang daming vitamin D3 na supplements in the market today. No? And sometimes nasasamahan sila ng synthetic ingredient kasi they are unable to get the source of K2, no, vitamin. So nangyayari, they have the vitamin D3, which we call the cholecalciferol. And definitely, this will improve our bone health, yung musculoskeletal system natin, no, in order to make our bones stronger, to address cases of osteoporosis. Osteoporosis, lumalambot na yung buto natin. And that is a consequence, again, of the aging process. No? Kasi, why? The absorption of calcium becomes much lesser and lesser. Now, anong papel ng vitamin K2? Which is what we call the menaquinone. This directs the calcium to go to the bones, sa skeletal system. No? Dinadala niya doon. Kasi bakit? It has been found out na yung ating, some of this calcium residues or the calcium mismo from the source sometimes gets into the kidney. At pag yan nag-stick, if it remains in the kidneys, that will form what we call kidney stones. Nagiging bato. Kaya nga nangyayari, for those who are taking calcium, for example, calcium na, no, dapat minomonitor din yung kidneys through the kidney function test, through possible ultrasound of the kidney to make sure na hindi nagkakaroon ng stone formation. Kasi delikado yan. Yan yung tinatawag na calciuria. No? calcium in the urine. Now, in the presence of K2, inaalalayan niya yung vitamin D3 na directly pumunta doon sa tinatawag na skeletal system, sa mga buto natin. Kaya nga, napakahalaga that whenever we have D3, dapat may K2 component because they work hand in hand. Okay? So, aside from developing a stronger musculoskeletal system, no, it also was found to increase the immune health also, improves mood, the skin texture, no, and also aids in weight management. Okay, because the metabolic rate increases. The moment the metabolic rate increases, what happens is that most of these things that you eat, especially the carbohydrates, are being used and utilized. So, hindi sila nag-accumulate. Yun yung tinatawag na hindi natutulog sa loob ng katawan natin. Lalong-lalo na yung mga taba. So, these are the key health benefits. No? Store of vitamin D gives added protection to cancer, multiple sclerosis, and type 1 diabetes. It also maintains the healthy insulin level in order to prevent us from getting into severe diabetes. It also helps inhibit the development of cancer. So meron siyang anti-carcinogenic effect. While the vitamin K2 also lowers the risk of cardiovascular damage and improves the overall health, heart health. No? It also reduces the anxiety reactions and depression, as well as the high blood glucose level. No, sa skin, it helps in preventing the development of wrinkles, so as to address the what we call reverse aging or anti-aging. Mas tama kasing sabihin reverse aging because we cannot help. Definitely every year meron tayong tinatawag na chronologic age na nag-i-increase every year. No? Merong mga test na yung lumalabas na we compare the chronologic age based on our date of birth versus our biological age, which is the age of the cells. Yung biological age, pwede nating ma-modify. Pwede nating mapabata. Unlike the chronological age, hindi natin mapapabata. But unfortunately, a lot of people have been discovered na mas mataas pa nga yung biological age nila kisa sa chronological age nila. Why? Because of what? Stress, the presence of toxins, the presence of the different medical issues that the patient is suffering from. So, kailangan ma-remedyohan natin in order to avoid this. No? And then, of course, because sabi ko nga kanina, the vitamin K2 directs, inaalalayan yung D3, the calcium coming from D3 because of the absorption of calcium as a benefit of D3, dinidirektan niya sa skeletal bones. Nang sa ganun, hindi maligaw ng punta. And to avoid possible kidney stone formation in the kidneys. Okay? Another product that we have is what we call the nanocurcumin relief tincture. No? So it comes in liquid wrapper naman yan. So about 2 ml or about 10 drops. Yan, natin once a day, that will be good enough. No? So what do we get out of it? Kaya nga relief tincture. No? Because it provides pain relief. Relief from pain. Kasi isa sa pinakamalaking problema natin sometimes is pain. May masakit sa akin sa likod, may masakit sa akin balakang, may masakit, may kumikirot, ganun. And since this is nanocurcumin, curcumin is the main active ingredient that is found in turmeric, no? Yung luyang dilaw na tinatawag. No? And this has been very, very extensively studied, both by the Chinese and Indian alternative medicine. Thousands of years. Because they were able to identify the health benefits na nakikita natin from curcumin. Ako, I'm a firm believer of curcumin. No? Because why? It improves your joint mobility. Just like in patients suffering from arthritis, no, osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, and gouty arthritis. Sakit yan eh. The more na you move, the more na sumasakit, no? And so the other patients suffering from the different forms of arthritis, they tend to avoid moving a lot. Eh hindi rin dapat na hindi tayo gumagalaw. Kailangan natin gumalaw, no? There should always be a constant body movement in order to increase the metabolic rate of our body. So, yung relief tincture na curcumin, no, has a natural anti-inflammatory effect. All diseases start with an inflammatory reaction before it becomes a full-blown disease. Kaya nga yung word, yung suffix na itis, itis, no? Nadidinig natin lagi. Pharyngitis, bronchitis, cervicitis, no? Arthritis. No? Because these are now diseases which started from an inflammation of the involved part. So, napakahalaga na substances should have that anti-inflammatory effect. Nakita rin natin na it lowers the risk of heart diseases, which would address, no, lowering the cases of cardiovascular accidents, yung atake, either heart attack or stroke, brain attack. It also helps in preventing autoimmune conditions. No? Yung mga tinatawag yung psoriasis, yung rheumatoid arthritis, no? Yung sarili nating antibodies inaatake yung ating tinatawag na antigen. That's the reason why it's very, very difficult to treat these cases. So, we try to prevent, we try to avoid getting into those situations. And then, of course, importante rin dito is improves digestive performance. So, it enhances the digestive process of the body. No? So, important. So, ano yung ingredients niya? Curcumin and MCT oil. MCT oil is medium chain triglycerides. Sabi naman nyo, oy Doc, bakit triglyceride? Di ba mas yung triglyceride? Maraming klase. Just like yung cholesterol. Merong good, merong bad. Yung good, yung HDL. Di ba? Yung bad, yung LDL. Sa triglycerides, meron ding bad and meron ding good. Yung good, yung medium chain triglyceride. And this comes in the form of oil. Kaya makikita natin dyan, no? Potentially promotes weight loss, good energy source, could reduce lactate or lactic acid buildup, no? And help use fat for energy. Okay? Kasi ang unang ginagamit ng katawan natin as a source of energy is the carbohydrates. Pag wala nang magamit na source of energy from carbohydrates, the next substance, no, that will be used as a source of energy will be the fats. Okay. Kaya nga sa keto diet, tinatanggal yung carbohydrates. No? Binubugbog ka naman ng puro fats. Because the body will be able to recognize kung wala na carbohydrates, yung fats naman ang gagamitin niya as a source of energy. Now, bakit importante na magamit as a source of energy? Kasi kung hindi, matutulog. Sabi nga natin, di ba? Yung taba natutulog sa katawan natin. At kapag ka natulog yung taba, lalapot yung dugo. Pag lumapot yung dugo natin, what will be one of the most serious consequences? Magkakaroon ng blood clot formation at yung blood clot, no matter how small it is, no, can either obstruct, block, no, some of these blood vessels, no, na dinadaanan ng dugo sa utak, and that can result in stroke. And some of them can even also block the coronary blood vessels, no, supplying blood in and out of the heart. No? So, dun babara, resulting in heart attack or myocardial infarction. So, importante na re-realize na. It's not just a matter of taking the product. Dapat kahit papano alam natin yung mga health benefits na ibibigay ng products nito, because we discuss, no, the health benefits of each active ingredient, no, for every product that we have. Then, of course, curcumin, sabi nga natin, joint relief ito. No? So, arthritis symptoms relief. No? We also try to prevent the formation of kidney stones, no, in the kidneys. No? Para ding K2, no? Increases antioxidant property, no? Potential cancer treatment, strong anti-inflammatory, improves digestion, and control, prevent diabetes. So mga natin, very broad yung kanilang mga health benefits. And then of course, we also have what we call nano gel. It's aloe and vitamin A and E. So ito naman, no, gel, something parang topical. Mapapansin nyo, wala tayong produkto na tablet or capsule. Mabagal yun. No? We are focusing and emphasizing how important it is to have that SorbMax nanotechnology delivery system. So ito, state of the art. Kasi bakit? No? Lalagay mo lang sa skin mo. It holds water in suspension in a gel form, allowing greater absorption na naman. Pinag-usapan natin. Wala siyang amoy. I've tried this. I have no? And aside from trying to moisturize your skin, no, meron siyang antibacterial effect. So kung hindi pa siya no greasy residue, hindi siya malagkit, no? And it will not burn your eyes. Hindi siya irritating to the eyes. But despite that, of course, we still caution people from putting them directly in the eye. You experience instant relief from either soreness or fatigue. Nakakatanggal. Okay. So, improved skin health, no? Because it can serve as a moisturizer. And then muscle ache relief. No? May mga muscle aches ka, pahid mo lang, no? In a short period of time, unti-unting nawawala. Hindi naman natin sinasabing instantly mawawala, especially if the pain and soreness has been there for quite some time. Hindi tayo nagmamagic. But you can see the difference, you can see the improvement, no, in the pain relief. Maintains immune health. So makikita natin dito ang daming ingredients. No? Topical siya, ina-apply, it's like a gel, no? Pero makikita natin ang daming ingredients, magnesium sulfate, aloe barbadensis, vitamin A, E, castor oil, natural white willow bark, and tea tree. And these are the different health benefits from each active ingredient. So it restores elasticity sa magnesium salt. No? Helps in the absorption of minerals. Sa aloe, gives relief, no, from side effects of radiotherapy. Kasi minsan, ano nagiging side effect ng radiotherapy? Nangingitim yung part na dinadarangan ng radiation. So you try to apply. No? Pagka medyo may konting pagbabago na nung itsura, you try to apply it, no? In order to prevent further darkening of the skin. Anti-aging, of course, It also provides relief from arthritis pain. Okay. Vitamin A, E, and castor oil. No? This will definitely improve blood circulation, which is important. Lagi natin paulit-ulit. Vitamin E helps neutralize free radicals, improve hydration. And then natural white willow bark reduces fever, colds. No? It's also good for oily skin. No? And also helps with dry mouth. T3, we know for a fact it helps relieve sores. It's an antibacterial agent, and it improves or hastens the healing property. It is used as an antimicrobial because it can kill bacteria, it can kill the viruses and all of stuff. And then, of course, another product we have is what we call the energy juice. No? Comes in small, chewable chocolates, parang chocolate, dark chocolate. No? It comes with antioxidant preparation kasi makikita natin dyan yung ingredients. No, so what are the main functions of this energy juice? Kaya nga energy juice. Energizes our bodies, it boosts our mental clarity. Kasi minsan, di ba, meron tayong tinatawag na brain fog. Parang, hindi mo malaman, parang hindi ka makapag-comprehend. Hindi maintindihan yung mga bagay-bagay na nangyayari. So that will help boost mental clarity. Support overall good health, and of course, it's very convenient and delicious. So para kang kumakain lang ng candy. No? Energize your body, boost your mental clarity, support your overall good health. Why? Because you have these ingredients. You have your cacao, acai berry, lahat ng klase ng berries. Very, very good. Green tea extract, natural caffeine, and vitamin B12, methylcobalamin. Okay, so again, these are the different key health benefits. Cacao, very rich in magnesium. Magnesium, especially yung magnesium sulfate, in fact, has been used in cases na tumataas ang blood pressure ng buntis, no? Before or during labor. Importante ma-address natin yan. Because bakit? No? Para hindi convulsionin. That is an anti-convulsive agent, no? Na makakatulong in order to prevent damage to the baby as well as the mother. Okay? Improves heart function. Good source of vitamins and minerals. No? Helps with healthy pancreas function. So it will stimulate the production of more insulin in order to regulate the blood sugar level. Dilates, vasodilators sila, blood vessels and reduces blood clotting. Hindi clotting yun, clotting. Okay. And then the acai berry enhances your memory, promotes youthfulness, improves your stamina also. No? Even the mental function, importante yun eh. Diba? Kasi especially when people get older and older and older. So we don't address lang yung physical aspect, but we need to address also the mental aspect. Para nang sa ganun, productive yung buhay ng pasyente. Hindi yung bedridden. Ang tagal-tagal na, ilang taon na. Hindi mo na makausap. Hindi ka na naiintindihan. Halos natutulong na lang 24 hours a day. Parang hirap naman yung sitwasyon. Unlike when a person is very old na but still can communicate, you can talk to, can still give advices. Di napakaganda, di ba? And then you have the green tea extract. Increases the metabolism of the body. Importante yan. Para magamit yung carbohydrates as well as fats as a source of energy. Prevents dementia. Dementia is memory loss, okay, because of old age. And then also can lower your cholesterol level. The natural cafe, again, sabi natin, boost your energy and mood. No? It gives you a parang, ano man tawag doon, a good kick. No? Parang ginigising ka. No? And it also boosts your cognitive function. Again, no? Clarity of the mind. No? So that you're able to communicate, you're able to talk properly and all of this. Also burns fat, which is very important. And of course, it improves your total physical performance. And then B12, again, energy source, your mental capacity, prevents you from getting into mood swings. Okay? Maintain healthy digestion. And then, ito, isa pang magandang product ng ating company, which is what we call the full-baked mineral. Again, it comes in a liquid pump. No? So, ano mo lang, you pump about 5 to 6 pumps a day, and that will be good already. This is extracted from deposits of Asian plant material. No? Meron siyang trace elements, enzymes, amino acids, and fulvic acid. Makikita natin sa ingredients. Siyempre, fulvic, humic, iron, micronutrients, trace minerals, and amino acids. Now, what is good in this particular product? Sabi nga dyan, no, fulvic minerals are super mineralized organic acids that work symbiotically with the body to promote good health by acting as chelators. Ano ba yung chelators? These are detoxifiers. Ibig sabihin, nagtatanggal siya. No? Detoxification. It's getting to be a common word already. Say detoxification, tinatanggal niya yung mga toxins inside the body. Okay? Because we are bombarded with a lot of different toxins, especially yung tinatawag natin heavy metal toxins, lead, mercury, cadmium, arsenic, iron, aluminum. These are all affecting our body. So this fulvic mineral would help eliminate most, if not all, of these toxins inside the body. So if you do it on a constant manner, then chances are we would be. Kasi hindi natin napipigil yung pagpasok nila sa katawan natin. So what we need is to prevent them from accumulating. Dumami. Kailangan kahit pa paano nababawasan natin. So what happens? You develop a stronger immune system. And that would, of course, address the different vital body function of the body. Proper body development and aids in iron absorption to prevent us from getting into anemia. Nakita nga natin dito yung ingredients: fulvic acid, humic, iron, micronutrients, trace minerals, and amino acids. So again, these are the key health benefits. Sa fulvic acid, it boosts your digestion. Malaki na itutulong doon sa digestive process. And consequently, pag maganda yung digestion, we expect that the absorption of nutrients are also maximized. Cognitive health prevents patients from getting into early Alzheimer's disease. Of course, antioxidant ability. And, yan nga sinasabi natin, eliminates heavy metals and toxins from the body. And then, of course, you have the humic acid. Fulvic acid, iba pa yung humic acid. Prevents mineral deficiencies. No? And then, mga pulmonary effects yan. No? Maganda yan. Fights bronchitis, infection yan. Common cold, viruses yan. No? Even fights cancer. And it protects us against viruses. So, antiviral, antibacterial. In short, antimicrobial. Okay? Offers powerful electrolytes and offers pain relief. And then, of course, iron. No? Sabihin natin, may iron na hindi maganda, may iron na maganda. No? Because the iron is important in order to increase the hemoglobin level. Importante na how do we expect the absorption to be good or better if there is a deficiency of blood in the form of hemoglobin? So kailangan we make sure na yung level ng hemoglobin is mataas para mo sa ganun, it follows that the red blood cells, the different components of the blood are in its optimum level so that it can do the different functions that are expected from the blood. And one of them is, of course, the oxygen delivery, which is very crucial in order to sustain life. Pag wala ng oxygen, ang mga cells natin, mamamatay yan. And damay-damay na yan. The tissues will die, the organs will die, and then, of course, the entire body will also die. So, yan lagi paulit-ulit natin. Now, when the hemoglobin level is in its optimum state, then of course it will also have a good effect on the mental capabilities of the body. So yung concentration natin, gumaganda, could also help us get good sleep, promotes energy metabolism, all of this. And naturally, it will reduce anemia. Not only in women, but also in men. So lahat yan. And then micronutrients. Importante yan eh. So maintenance of normal bones, of the skin, even the hair, and because of the presence of biotin, that contributes normal psychological function and normal energy. Okay? So lahat yan, the trace minerals, required for normal gonadal development, meaning the reproductive organ development, certain hormones, normal growth and development, as well as neurological functions. And then amino acids, which are the basic components of proteins, provides the body energy, musculoskeletal, regulates digestion, and different processes. Okay? So, yan yung mga different products that we have right now. But what is exciting is that in the very near future, which means probably in the next few months or weeks, lalabas na yung iba't ibang klase ng SWYCH strips, which is yan. Just to give you an example, strips for vital bones, probiotics, of course, we have the immune energy and sleep. Vital B6, beauty, biyang, of course, we have the sleep. Multivitamin, vital heart, joints, CBD sleep, and CBD. So this will come in the same presentation as what we have. Wala siyang additives, wala siyang preservatives, wala siyang fillers, Kasi bakit? Papel, parang papel lang siya, kaya nga strip. There's no water, no powder, no pills. Okay. Strip lang siya. So, number one, we're able to maximize the absorption. That's the reason why we're so proud to say that our products have a 94% absorption rate. Grabe yun. Konti lang or probably ilan lang talaga ang may absorption rate na gano'n. Why? Simply because of our SorbMax nanotechnology delivery system. Mabilis matunaw. So, the moment na mabilis matunaw, naturally it gets very fast into the bloodstream. Doon natin kailangan eh. Just like when we eat food, when we drink different liquids, anong purpose nun? Para ma-absorb ng small intestines para madala niya sa bloodstream. Because eventually, that's the destiny of nutrients, of oxygen, of the important substances. inside the body. But the point there is, paano natin mapapabilis yun? No? It is because of our nanotechnology, because of our proprietary, meaning patented, atin lang yan, no? Na tinatawag na SWYCH nanotechnology delivery system. Sabihin naman ng iba, Dok, ma-absorb din yan eventually, di ba? Pagka linunok mo, yung, for example, capsule, tablet, yes, pero it will take time. So by the time it reaches the small intestines, baka maliit na lang na porsyento yung kanyang natira because of the length of time. 30 minutes to 1 hour. Samantala itong atin, no, seconds lang. Tunaw na. So we expect in a few minutes time, it goes directly to the bloodstream. So pag pumasok na sa dugo natin, definitely di-distribute na siya sa buong parte ng ating katawan. Okay? So, very exciting. The future really is very, very exciting. And we should be proud of the products that we have simply because wala tayong no? Walang may kaparehong ganitong delivery system. Diba? Tayo lang. No? Have you heard of strips? No? Wala. Yung ibang product natin, liquid form, spray, no? Liquids. No? Wala na tayong pills or tablets. Wala na tayong capsule. Because matagal yun eh. Sistema. And this will also excite, no, the members ating mga ano natin. Kasi bakit? Mabilis yung epekto. Okay? Maganda ang technology. Okay?
Alright, thank you guys for staying here sa Zoom natin. So I hope marami po kayo natutunan sa ating presentation with Doc Ariel. So Doc, maraming salamat po for giving us your time. It's such a blessing to have you always here in our office and explaining to our distributors the beauty of our products. So ito nga po, nakikita nyo yung mga future strips na gagawin natin. Actually, Doc, to be honest po, no, yung vital bones, that is the D3 and K2.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so tapos na po siya. Sa production na po siya. Natapos na lang for the clinical studies at yung mga bago natin. Even relief, Doc. Naka-strip na rin din po siya. So ito po yung mga next natin, the probiotics, the immune energy, meron na tayo. Vitamin B5, no? And then beauty for your hair, for your nails, and then your skin. Biyang for anti-aging, meron na tayo ng sleep. And then multivitamins, Vital Heart, for your cardiovascular, then for the joints. Yan, syempre minsan pag angat natin, medyo masikip-sikip na, no? So kakaroon tayo ng products for that. And then even CBD sleep and pure CBD, once ma-legalize na po here sa Philippines yan, we are going to be one of the first who's going to market here in our country sa Philippines. So I hope marami po kayo natutunan. So stay tuned sa mga next updates natin at sa mga future presentations. So thank you guys and God bless you all po.